Oh, I saw the movie. It's great. I love Scorsese. I hope this new one he's got out is good. You know, because what's his name? DiCaprio's taken De Niro's place. It seems, you know, and he isn't bad.
They're thinking of bringing the Beatles back for their 50th anniversary on the Ed Sullivan Show. Paul and Ringo are going to play together and bring in two other people and do a thing on television.
I thought they were going to get some really good smelling salt. Bring back John and George.
Yeah, right. Bring back John and George. Impossible.
I mean, wait a minute. You got
impossible.
You got 3 ghosts there.
3 ghosts.
Yeah.
4 if you had the editor.
Yeah. Well, there you go. 4.
And then Brian, of course.
Yeah. First, I think he was the first casualty.
Harrison's son and Lennon's son.
Well, exactly. Before you had that guy.
They look just like him.
I know they do.
Remember Stu? What was his name? Stuart.
And they're actually college musicians. So
he was the Beatles when they were known as Quarrymen.
Yeah,
and he
that's
was the Beatles. And then
two sons.
Stu, yeah, his name was.
Well, you know, they addressed that in the Beatles anthology, and Paul McCartney said, like, I don't want to.
Yeah, I remember he died pretty early.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, early.
Just after they got back from Germany.
Yeah, sad case. Yeah, he had a girlfriend, Ingrid, and she was the one that shot those early photos of them in the early.
Guess what? There's a bigger surprise.
Oh.
I talked to Danny into doing the open mic tonight.
No way. Oh, yes.
I can't believe that.
I told him, come on, he's been practicing this one song forever.
Ever, right? And I'm sure that Teddy
He's always here watching. I said, you
Teddy wants to fix the
song.
Well, don't forget to sign in.
Is he going to do some poetry?
No, Danny, he's been
Play the
playing.
guitar.
Does he play guitar?
Yeah.
No, what is it? It's not, it's a.
The ukulele.
Ukulele.
All right.
Ukulele. Ukulele. Yeah, he plays it pretty well.
Very nice.
Eucalyptus tree.
Very
And then
nice.
if it's light, I might do a song too.
All right.
It's been a fun day.
It is. As a matter of fact. It's all working.
Lady Zeitgeist.
Now. 10 minutes. I'm going to wait 5 more minutes at a quarter after, and then we'll start. And we'll give Lady her time. And then we should be able to, with the amount of people we have, make it through the evening.
All right. It's too bad we don't have Gary here. We're going to wait and say, Gary, 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes.
That guy's got a gig in Hawaii, you know that?
Who does?
Gary is. She's getting a gig in Hawaii.
Really?
Oh, that way.
Well, he's not there right now.
He's going to. He's going in the near future.
Woo! That's very nice.
5 more minutes.
Huh?
Number 10.
5 more minutes.
Woo!
Oh, God. Holidays are over. We can get back on track.
they
Funny
kind of
connection
messed
that
you up
I
a
just
little
ripped
bit.
up. I found my old DVD of Weird Al Yankovic music videos, and I watched Another One Rides the Bus. Yeah.
What?
Weird Al's parody of Another One Bites the Dust, Another One Rides the Bus.
Oh.
Another One Rides the Bus.
There's all kinds of stuff.
I will be utilizing
Lady, can you imagine you get so famous that Weird Al parodies one of your songs?
Well, we've been off for several weeks, so people don't know they're back yet.
quite a batch of laundry.
It takes a while.
That's a good thing for them.
It's a good thing for us in general because only the regulars show us when they always get a good show and we enjoy their company. We rarely get new people. Teddy's been waiting for Dan.
Yeah, you were a little,
He talked to him about the new modem I bought that
Lena.
morning.
You were a little loopy that day.
7 hours.
But you know, you got through that thing. I watched the
And then called
Yeah, I survived.
Tex at the
yeah, I mean,
support
oh,
center.
yeah,
It was cool.
Utah?
They just,
Yeah.
the forms is all right.
I don't know any better either.
Well, they just, well, the thing is they don't know who they're talking to, and they start
5%.
giving you a line of bullshit, which I know is bullshit, because, you know, and And then I go, that's bullshit. I don't want to hear, oh, well, but for $50, we'll give you a grade 3 tech. And I go, no, you don't understand. I bought your product. I'm putting it on right now. If you don't want to support your product, that's fine. I'll write a letter to the people saying you're not supporting the product. I'll take it back to the store, give it back to them, get somebody else's product, and then write a letter blaming it all on you.
And now that they have Yelp and things like that, you don't want to get a bad.
Absolutely. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, this is ridiculous. You buy a product for enormous. Normally these modems are about $60. So I buy a $180 one that has 2 antennas and will do everything but make it coffee. And they can't get it. They can't get it online. And I know it's something simple that he can do with his computer that I can't with mine to do that over telephone software. Machine that can find out the DNS and the IP address.
And then what's worse is they say, do you want to buy insurance? You should I need insurance for a brand new product.
Well, the thing is,
you never know.
and that's what I say to them too. And how much is the insurance? Well, it's a 2-year insurance. I see, so it'll be 3 years? No, it's 2 years. I go, no, it's got to be 3 years. Well, why? Because the product comes with a 1-year warranty. So if I'm buying 2 years worth of something, I better get 3 because 1 is free. You're going to get me to pay for.
And they charge a lot for them, like $200 for a $300 product. Like,
the only time that ever worked. The only time that ever worked for me is when I bought that first big thing. I bought insurance. I bought 3 years of insurance. 1 day after the warranty wore out. I mean, after the 1-year warranty wore out. So I had the insurance. What happened is I called them up and they had to come out and fix it. They couldn't fix it. So they wound up letting me keep the TV and sent me all my money back.
oh, and they say
All my money, sent my half,
Fantastic.
sent me a check for the money I spent. Then I went out and bought the new one that I have, and the old one's out in the classroom. It still works. It just got these little dots all over it. You know.
He's having a hard time parking.
Oh, it's no parking in this neighborhood is.
I showed up this thing called Fire Ice.
Okay, it's time. Okay, I'm going to get this show on the road. Ladies and gentlemen, hobos and tramps, all you cross-eyed mosquitoes and all you bow-legged ants, welcome to the sacred grounds. Welcome back, everybody. It's nice to see some good old faces. I've missed you.
We missed you.
And I can't wait for the next 48, the next 48 shows, which will be this year.
Yeah.
And then it'll be 2015. Now wait, in 2020, we're all supposed to be able to download our minds into computers and become immortal. So I'm looking forward to that.
I can't wait.
So I was just telling the doc earlier today, and I'd like to tell this little story about what our electronic world has gotten into. Although we've got this marvelous thing called the internet now, in which we're here broadcasting our little thing here in the Haight-Ashbury to the world, it has this other downside in which people forget how to be human beings. So I go to Denny's restaurant, and I see 5 kids, 2 parents, and a grandma come into Denny's. They all sit around this big table, and I'm thinking to myself, that's too many kids. Haven't they heard of zero population growth? I mean, you know, 2 kids for 2 parents, that's parity, right? That's okay. You got 5 kids, right, and a grandma? What's going on here? So they all sit down at the table, and immediately they all pull out their cell phones, and their iPads, and their little laptops. And suddenly the table is filled with this electronics. And they're all tipping and typing and talking and texting and calling people. For an hour and a half, I sat there even after I finished my meal because I wanted to see how long this madness would go on. And then for an hour and a half, those people did not say one fucking word to each other while they all sat there, a family sat there, talking to the whole goddamn world except their own family. Folks, don't do that. It's a tool. You use the tool to build something pretty. You don't use it to beat people over the head. You don't use it to become inhuman. You don't use it to isolate yourself from the rest of the world, all right? It's a tool. It's supposed to be used like a tool. So if you see something like that, do what I did. Go over there and tell them you thought they were all nuts, and they should stop texting each other and start talking. So if that's what the new electronic world has gotten us into, in the very near future here, you won't have any friends unless you find them on some social network somewhere. And then you'll go to a bar where your friends are at on that social network. And then you leave that bar and go to a restaurant where more of your friends will come up and find you. And suddenly your entire life will be online while you're sitting at a bus stop breathing. And I just don't get it. Now, I helped start this electronic whiz-bang back in the late 60s, early 70s, and I'm sad to say, but I've never become addicted to the very thing that I helped to develop, you know, and I don't understand why so many young people are. So I hope they all get over it, and the message is, if you have some person that you love that's in front of you, fucking talk to them. Put your damn laptop in your bag, in your car, and put your cell phone in your pocket, and say hello to the people you live with. Anyway, tonight, our feature is Lady Zeitgeist, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get her up here to entertain us for the next half hour to 40 minutes. Thank you very much, everybody, and have a good one.
All right.
Greetings, everybody. Happy New Year.
Greetings, mortals.
Good to be here once again. This is actually the first stop on my gypsy tour of new dreams across the country. And so, I mean, I have you all to thank for it. This is the start right here. The start of a new dream for all of us.
So your tour is going to consist of basically you're starting here tonight.
I'm starting here. I'm playing at the Hotel Utah on Monday night.
Monday night?
Yes.
And where else will you be in town before you go?
That's pretty much it, because then I'm going to be playing a show at Reno on the 27th.
Oh, wow.
And then I'm going to go to Southern California and then head up to Seattle.
Ah.
After that, I'll probably hit up Portland and then eventually Chicago, New York, and all those places.
Wow. It literally
I'm not going to say-
an American tour.
I'm not going to say farewell because this is not farewell,
No.
because I will be coming through here.
Au revoir.
I said farewell before, and here I am. So I'm actually, unlike my previous features here, I'm going to start off with a softer song. Some of you remember The Spider.
Yeah. She sounds beautiful today.
She goes very well in my dress.
Yeah. I mean, just something about the sound today. Beautiful tone.
Okay.
Oh.
Now, on this next one, I'm going to do a little instrumental here for y'all. I think y'all remember Miss Agatha.
Oh, yeah.
This is a song called Mad Girls Cry. to welcome up to the stage the producer of my debut album entitled Villainess, also a very good friend and colleague, and a regular here to these sacred grounds. Please welcome Mr. Ryan Voss.
I would like to make an announcement, by the way, on the subject of producing. This young lady has amazed me. This last week, I actually finally got to take her under my wing using Pro Tools and recording. And this last Sunday, you recorded what, 5, 6 tracks in one day? 7 tracks in one day. She's already almost done. She's got 1 track left, but she's already almost done with her second album, which is going to be called New Gilded Age. And we're hoping to have it out before she leaves.
So this is a song from the Villainess track entitled My Heart in the Vault. I'm going to use the mic actually.
I need the mic. I have the phone.
Here we go.
not birds, sweetheart. They're giant vampire bats.
All right. Check blue list here. So, since the last time I was here, I acquired another member of the family. Everybody say hello to Veronica.
You gotta stop coming by my house.
Oh, but this was not at your house. This was me walking in front of a pawn
But
shop.
I saw you eyeing up my man. And 2 days later you got one?
There we go. So this next song is called The Killing Smoke. It's based on a dream I had, actually. Well, you know, let's screw this
There's a song called Crack Apart.
I'm just gonna wing it. Sometimes in life you just wing it. Oh, jeez. You know what? Forget electronics for this one. Take number 3 here.
It's an acoustic song anyway.
This is being a professional. One more time.
Professional, start over.
All right. Trying to branch out from my usual style a bit. But speaking of my style, I'd like to welcome up a bandmate of mine in a band we had called Demonic Echo. Our friend and colleague. Welcome Kim Ewart, everybody.
Hi, Kim. Has your little amp met her little amp yet?
I'm not sure.
Tried mating them up and see what comes
I don't
out?
think so yet.
It's like puppy dogs?
They certainly look like they come from the same litter.
Pretty much.
Fox and Mullen? That would make a nice...
Yes. Find a way to plug this in.
Good, you give me time to change the battery.
I'm gonna have to briefly unplug this. Oh, yeah,
You can't unplug the microphones and the amplifiers and all that. You just
I'm
can't
not
do it.
gonna, I'm not gonna.
Okay, so just make sure you put it back.
Yeah.
Do not do anything you cannot undo. Miller Rafa.
Anything that he does, I cannot be undone.
I guess that's a great
So this next piece, some of you know, is probably one of my most angsty pieces I've ever written. It's called The American Dream. Featuring Cam on the guitar.
This is dedicated to Donald Trump.
Well, the whole lot of them, really.
That's right.
Do I sing it? I don't even have to do it. I don't care.
There we go.
Tech Wars.
Ready?
Tech Wars.
All right, here we go.
Sounds like she's on.
It's working now.
Ready? All right. 1, 2, 3. Now it's Kim York, everybody.
Thank you, Kim.
Yes, it was the demonic echo rising again.
Proof that Vox outperforms Roland every time. I'm just saying.
Alright, now I'm going to do a cover. This is a cover of a Michael Jackson tune. It's entitled Why You Wanna Trip on Me.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Lady Zeitgeist, ladies and gentlemen. So as you mentioned, she's going to go off on American tour. Have no idea how long it will be until we see her again. But, you know, she's got email, and I'm sure she knows where we are. And you know our YouTube, so she'll come in and take a look at us every now and then, and I'll get to see her on the computer and say hello to everybody. So let's give her a big round warm of applause, and then ask her for one more. Ladies and gentlemen, encore! Encore! Encore!
Can it be?
For this encore, I'm going to bring up another very special guest.
Dr. Dream.
Yes.
Dream.
My colleague in our duo called White Whitby.
For her to plug into.
Please welcome Dr. Dream.
Yeah.
Well.
Roll it.
Gloves first.
Just got to prep for surgery.
Okay. Look, instead of latex, she wears silk.
And in true Sacred Grounds fashion, doing a song. This was the place where the death metal sing-along was invented. So I'm going to do a song that many of you are familiar with and sang along to last time I did it. It's a song called Hieroglyphics.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
All right.
What you want Lady Zeitgeist, oh, I can't. Lady Zeitgeist and Dr. Dream, ladies and gentlemen. Doc, while you're up there and set up, do you want to do yours?
Nice.
Well, you're set up.
Oh, okay.
Spend another 10 minutes.
Oh, my.
We won't have time.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Dr. Dream and his Sonic Imaginarium.
Yes, good evening. My name is Dr. Dream, and the doctor is on. Yeah. Anyway, as his imagination, I'd like to take everyone's collective imaginations and put everyone in another body. And this body is located in a weird zone that's part fantasy and what other genre might it be?
Science fiction.
Science fiction and fantasy, okay. A science fiction fantasy, and what does this person do? What is their occupation?
Nuclear radiation technician.
Nuclear radiation technician.
Wow.
Okay, so you're a nuclear reactor technician person, and you're in the, oh my goodness, flying saucer has landed on the floor. Anyway, so what they're doing, they're in the plant, working away. But first of all, I'd like to do a melody. Give me a few notes, 3 or 4 notes. Ba 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 ba. Okay. I don't think I was there.
Who was she?
Okay. Bow 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 dow. 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 Okay. Bow 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 dow. That's the one you have to push. But if you push it a fraction of a second too late, the entire planet will explode. And so, you're there. And first, it blinks green. Then it blinks red. And they keep blinking.
Eventually, your luck runs out. You're a little slow. And you wake up all refreshed. No problem. And that is, this is the last time you'll be seeing the doctor. I'll be coming out with a, how are we doing? I'll be coming out, I'll be coming out in a new outfit. If anybody wants to see the new doctor, come to see. Helena, where are you? Oh, lady. Yeah, on Monday night. So the new doctor will be there.
Where?
Where?
At
Utah.
Utah.
That feature, of course, her feature's at 10. The show starts at 8. And no cover.